So your Instagram handle is Cynthia Lovely, right? And then,
Kind of a joke. I'm just kidding.
and I was gonna say, because then you go by the stage name CYN.
Yeah.
Is there two personalities? Is there like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde kind of situation going on?
You know, I think it all really boils down to one person, but yeah, there's like this like really sweet and then like saying some bad words vibes going on. Trying to find a happy medium, I guess.
What can easily bring out the darker side, the more sinful side, I should say?
Tequila.
Tequila's your kryptonite.
Maybe. But also, you know, I'm like most girls where like I can be really crazy during certain times of the month, you know.
Yeah. When the lavender's not growing. When the lavender's not growing as well.
Yeah, basically.
We'll leave it at that. So, one of the things that I definitely wanted to bring up, I know you're not really a big TV or movie person, but you have a lot of songs featured on soundtracks.
Mm-hmm.
How does that come about? How does a movie or TV show reach out to you and be like, hey, we'd love to have your song on the soundtrack? And do you have to be like, what's the movie about? What's the show about? Or it's kind of like, yeah, I'm down, just toss it on there.
Well, I think obviously you always want to make sure your art is aligning with things that you know, get with. Like I wouldn't want certain campaigns to be using my music, just saying. But so for these ones, my label reaches out and says, I've got a catalog of songs, I want to check it out, and or vice versa, they reach out, they need a song for this moment with this description, and either I already have a song coincidentally, or I have to write one, and that's kind of what happened. It's a lot of, and this is like, if there are any aspiring artists listening, like this is why a music publisher is important. They pitch your music to movies. And having a label as well is helpful because all of those relationships and movie projects are often, you know, they go through the label and the publishers, and that's how it works.
I mean, because Drinks is on the soundtrack for Promising Young Woman. Promising Young Woman. So, and the music video that you did for that, is it inspired by the movie? Because I don't know much about the movie itself. So was it
No, that was just me. Like, I wanted to keep it simple. I wrote Drinks. I wrote the chorus before I saw the movie, and then I wrote the verses after I saw the movie. So the verses are kind of like considering the movie, and then the hook is selfishly me. So it's like a nice little in between my life and the main characters of the movie. But yeah.
And when it comes to the music video, do you ever have one of those moments where you're like, this might be a wacky idea in the concept, but if it comes out, it could be really, really cool? I mean, you know best. You have Katy Perry, who made a shark famous, basically. Left Shark became famous, and at first that might have been like, should we really do this kind of idea? Have you ever had an idea like that? And then
absolutely. I have those ideas all the time. Every single time I want to do something creative. Like, I'm not sure a lot of people realize what artists go through, like, when it comes to our ideas, but when I have an idea for a video, I have to write it out in a document, and I have to provide examples of what it looks like. It's called a treatment. And some of my ideas are absolutely insane, but I keep thinking to myself, I work with a woman who shot whipped cream out of a bra. So true. Anything, and those ideas were amazing. And like, if you just like, think about it, okay, maybe that's like an embarrassing idea to bring up to the label or whatever, but like, that's where iconic stuff comes from. Anyway.
Have you ever had an idea that they might have been like, oh, we're not feeling that, but you're like, listen, this is where I draw the line. It's happening because I want that to happen.
Yes.
Can you give an example?
The suit that I wore in the video.
They didn't want the suit?
Listen, they're so supportive. They want what I want. But there was a little bit of confusion about that. They were like, why do you want to wear this so badly? And I was like, I don't know. But it worked out. It's like one of the main talking points of the video, and I think it provides like an additional layer of personality. And it's one thing, I could have looked like a Charlie's Angel. I could have. I really could have. But I decided, no, today is about the suit.
And you rock that suit. And now that's proof, because you can be like, hey, remember that one time you didn't really love that idea and this happened? We had so much feedback from that. So
I'm going to try not to, but like, I'm going to make my manager do it. Tell him. Yeah.
I like that. So would you mind a couple questions from our listeners?
Oh, man, I would love that.
So we have Megan in West Palm Beach. What is the best advice you have ever received? It's kind of a tough one.
One of the best pieces of advice I've ever received, someone said to me, it's not your critique, it's the timing of your critique. So now I try, like when I'm giving a critique about something, I try to say it at the right time and in the right way, because it's true. People want to hear advice and how they can be better. They just don't want to be shamed while you do it. So, yeah.
So constructive criticism is really, and how you go about that constructive criticism is pretty much the key to life at this moment.
That's it.
I love that answer. That's really good, because we can all use some constructive criticism too.
I've been practicing.
All right, I like this one a lot. This one is from Matt in Jupiter. What is your quirk?
My quirk. Oh, man.
So many. Where do I begin?
Kinda. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of...
Not be honest.
I mean, I literally will say the first thing that comes to my mind. Is that a quirk? What's a quirk? Like a weird, like, movement or something?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. You do something quirky, like maybe, I don't know, touch your nose every time you eat ice cream.
I do this like weird shiver when I get out of the shower every single time, like
you
into
shake
my
off like
towel.
you're a dog, like if you're trying to dry
like
off.
I'm like, oh, I like get so cold when I get out of the shower that I do this like weird shiver. I don't know.
You know what's a game changer? Don't worry, don't blame Matt. I'm just the messenger. Blame Matt for that question.
Is this what the people want to know?
They want to know. And to help you when you get out of the shower, it's a game changer. If you have a dryer, throw that towel in the dryer for like 10 minutes before you jump in the shower.
Is this what you do?
Get out, the towel's still warm, and you're good. Maybe
you do this?
Shivering would happen. Of course I do this.
Every time?
I'm weird. I'm a strange dude, so yes.
That's not weird.
That's my quirk.
Just, I think what they would call metro. But like, whatever.
Well,
do you, babe? Just kidding.
Thank you, darling. That feels good. That makes me feel good. I like this question. You better not dodge this question.
Okay, well.
Are you ready? This
oh, shit.
Rachel in West Palm Beach is, if you were in witness protection, what would your nickname be?
Like a code name?
It could be a made-up name. So it obviously can't be Cynthia. They're going to find you.
I think okay, I always say like my rap name is Lil Sleepy.
Lil Sleepy, all right.
Lil Sleepy. So maybe my code name would be like Sleepy or something.
Sleepy, all right. I mean, you'll go with that. So Little Sleepy. Have you ever tried to rap? Now I need to know, have you ever spit a couple of verses?
Well, people accuse me of rapping in drinks.
They accused it. You know, that's
because that hook is like spoken, you know.
That's Little Sleepy coming out. Those are the
basically
haters.
Lil Sleepy. And by the way, Lil Sleepy came from when I was in college. I used to like, you know, get a little bit too and I would just like fall asleep.
I thought you just fall asleep in class. You fall asleep in class, or when you
I didn't fall asleep in class. It was like on the couch at the party.
Got you. Too much adult apple juice. Understood.
Or like inhaling, you know.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, but not apple juice.
All right, Little Sleepy. I can't wait till Little Sleepy's on a deluxe edition of your album when it drops.
Hey, anything can happen in quarantine times.
And then I need to know how are you keeping in touch with friends and family? Zooming it, Instagram?
It's just FaceTime only. My sister and I, like, we spent our whole lives being like notorious rivals, and now all of a sudden we're best friends. So it's kind of crazy.
It is the way once the world kind of shrinks, how it just you gotta open up to everybody once again.
You're just kind of like, I guess I like you, family. Oh God.
And before this, if someone just FaceTime me without like texting me first, can I FaceTime? It used to drive me nuts. Now it's kind of like, oh, I can see somebody again. It's kind of a nice thing.
Hey, yesterday I had drinks with someone on FaceTime, and I was like, this better be good. I lint rolled my shirt for this. Like, and I was like, I kind of think that's so funny. It could be like a skit of like all of the shit that you do before you get on Zoom. Like, gotta lint roll! Okay.
You iron your shirt, no lint, put on some makeup,
yeah,
the hair, and you're like, okay, now I'm good to talk to my mother who doesn't care what I look like. Right
yeah, exactly. But you know, you got to make her think that you're taking care of yourself, especially mothers.
My mom, now it's my mom's just call me anytime kind of card. It's like she calls me when I'm in the middle of my shift. She's like, so what are you doing right now? I'm like, I'm working. She's like, yeah, you have time to talk? I'm like, no. She's like,
I still work.
I'll FaceTime you later. And then, CYN, could you please hook it up with a performance of drinks? Is that possible?
Yeah, that's possible. I have my microphone.
Also, is that a real pineapple? Sorry.
Yeah. Isn't it cute?
Sorry, I get easily distracted.
I like saw them at the produce like section and I was like $3. Wow, I like it. It's aesthetic as fuck. And now I started buying them and I like have pineapples all the time now.
Look at that. Now we know so much about you.
Quarantine.
Your rap name's Lil Sleepy. You like pineapples. I don't even know if you're going to eat that pineapple, but it's in the corner just in case.
Listen, I can tell you all the details if you really want to know.
That's why we're here. That's why we do this BTS, behind the scenes, getting to know who CYN really is. What makes you tick?
Right. Okay.
CYN's MacBook.
Just making sure it's connected. It's connected. Okay, great. Hold on. Let's see if it's working.
This is the most fun I have all day, CYN, so I am going nowhere.
Okay, it's going. Let's do this. Hope you don't mind if I sing just to you, sir.
That's fine. I'm ready.
All right, let's make sure it's not too loud. He got mad, so I got drinks. No, I'm not walking around in circles worried about what he thinks out with my friend. Drinking a drink. Alexa knows the bartender, so all the drinks are free. He got mad, so I got some drinks. Yeah, some shit went down, so now I'm up for anything. Out with my friend, drinking a drink. I don't know what the problem is, I don't think it's me. First things first, yeah, I know it's a bummer. That's right, it started with fun that turned into another. You know I won't fake it or keep it on the cover. And with it all out in the open, I can be me again. Taking a band-aid and ripping it off. Wish that I could, but I can't care at all. House made of cards and it's starting to fall. Does it feel like I'm sprinkling salt? He got mad, so I got drinks. No, I'm not walking around in circles worried about what he thinks out with my friend. Drinking a drink. Alexa knows the bartender, so all the drinks are free. He got mad, so I got some drinks. Yeah, some shit went down, so now I'm up for anything. Out with my friend, drinking a drink. I don't know what the problem is, I don't think it's me. Feeling like it's automatic. Everything is so dramatic. Silver screen and movie scenes. So as soon as it's over, I can be me again. And ripping it off. I wish I could, I can't care at all. It's starting to fall. Does it feel like I'm sprinkling salt? He got mad, so mad, so I got drinks. No, I'm not walking around in circles worried about what he thinks out with my friend. Drinking a drink. Alexa knows the bartender, so all the drinks are free. He got mad, so I got some drinks. Yeah, some shit went down, so now I'm up for anything. Out with my friend, drinking a drink. I don't know what the problem is. I don't think it's me.
Woo! Everyone at home's clapping too, but that
Thank you.
Great. That felt great.
Thank you, dude. I slammed my hairbrush down on the table at one point.
That's called a mic drop. Normally, when it's a mic. So.
Oh my God! Whoops.
It's a brush drop. You just invented it. Now that's going to be the brush drop challenge. TikTok's going to go nuts.
The brush drop challenge. Love it.
You love it? And last question before we let you go, CYN, if you had the choice, 15 Grammy Awards one day or an actual Baby Yoda, what would you choose?
What? You know the answer to this.
I do. I just want to hear you say it.
You don't really know. Baby Yoda!
Of course I know. Baby Yoda. Who wouldn't want a real Baby Yoda?
Listen, if a real Baby Yoda was here, it would be balanced. We would have some balance to this force, okay? Do you watch Star Wars?
I do. I watch enough. Now I'm going to make sure I watch even more because you said Baby Yoda over 15 Grammys.
Did you watch the new Clone Wars?
Not the Clone Wars. No, I did not.
Okay, well, if you're bored enough, just skip all the other seasons and watch the last season. It's a good one.
I won't journal when I go home later, and then maybe I'll just check out Clone Wars. Does that sound good?
Sure. And stream drinks, don't forget.
Of course. Make sure everyone checks out Drinks on our iHeartRadio app as well. Sid, thank you so much. When this all over, please come to West Palm.
I would love to. Yeah, let's grab a drink.
Have fun.
A real
Make sure
drink.
you bring the brush. If you're not performing with the brush, it doesn't count.
I think I have to bring it everywhere now.
That was so slick. It's just like, here it is. But
all right.
Thank you so much. You were absolutely awesome. This was fun. Enjoy the pineapple. Enjoy being a person with a good green thumb. And just best of luck to you.
Thanks, dude. Have a good
bye.
one.
You too.
Bye.